In the foggy streets of Northern California, fear gripped the hearts of residents as news of a serial killer spread like wildfire. This was the late 1960s and early 1970s. A time when the Zodiac Killer, an enigmatic figure whose identity remains unknown to this day, terrorized the region with a series of brutal murders and chilling cryptic messages. The Zodiac's reign of terror began on December 20, 1968, when high school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were gunned down on a quiet road in Benicia. Months later, on July 4, 1969, Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mago were attacked in Vallejo. Ferrin, a young mother, did not survive. Mago, however, managed to provide a description of their assailant, though it yielded little in the way of concrete leads. The killer's audacity grew. On August 1, 1969, letters began arriving at local newspapers, containing cryptic messages and an eerie symbol, a circle with a cross through it. The killer demanded that the letters be published or more lives would be claimed. One of the letters contained a cipher that, when partially cracked by amateur sleuths Donald and Betty Harden, revealed a chilling message: "I like killing people because it is so much fun." The macabre taunting didn't stop there. The Zodiac claimed responsibility for various murders, some verified, others less so. Each letter oscillated between giving away tantalizing clues and misleading law enforcement. One of the most infamous contacts came on October 11, 1969, when cab driver Paul Stein was shot in San Francisco's Presidio Heights neighborhood. The Zodiac took Stein's wallet, keys, and a piece of his blood-stained shirt as trophies. Days later, a letter to the San Francisco Chronicle contained a piece of the shirt, irrefutable evidence that the writer was indeed the murderer. Despite extensive investigations, numerous suspects, and the relentless efforts of both police and amateur codebreakers, the Zodiac Killer proved elusive. Theories sprouted like weeds, each more convoluted than the last. The cipher sent in 1969 remained unsolved for decades, its eventual decryption in 2020 by a team of international codebreakers revealing an almost mundane message that didn't provide any significant leads. Perhaps most haunting about the Zodiac Killer was the sense that he was always 3 steps ahead. Letters even mocked police efforts, one famously stating, "I am waiting for a good movie about me." The killer's apparent pleasure in the public fear and his own notoriety was as chilling as the crimes themselves. As the years rolled by, the Zodiac's communication ceased, but the legend grew. Books were written, movies were made, and armchair detectives endlessly theorized about the identity of this shadowy figure. Was he a genius with a penchant for ciphers, or just someone lucky enough to exploit the limitations of 20th century forensic science? Could the killer still be alive, living a quiet, unremarkable life under the radar? The questions lingered, unanswered. In the modern age, DNA technology and sophisticated forensic methods renew hope that one day the mystery might be solved.